So generally, meditation is seen to be a half an hour activity where what people do for half an hour and forget about it during their whole day. So the question is meditation something which one does for a certain time and forgets about it, or it's something which stays with the person and is a part of his daily life?
Well, you have asked a very pertinent question. It is important to know the fundamentals of meditation before I can answer this very important question about the duration of meditation. As I told you in my previous lecture, that once the Jyoti, Atma Jyoti is lit, once the inner light is lit, it is a continuous process. And therefore, actually, this is the biggest myth of meditation. People sit in a particular posture, they close their eyes, and they keep quiet, and they feel that they have meditated. But that is not meditation. That, at its best, can be described as relaxation. And then there are many people who are very imaginative. So once they close their eyes, generally they go into a calm, and then they get visuals which are all subject to imagination. People who do meditation in this kind of a manner naturally have come to their conclusion that you have to do it for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and then that is good enough for you for the whole day or for the whole week or whatever myth has been propagated. Actually, the switch of meditation, the switch of dhyan is controlled by the Lord and is not controlled even by any mortal or any guru. Therefore, please remember, if dhyan commences in you, then it is a non-stop 24 into 7 into 365 days process. It never stops. Then you will have a million questions to ask me, that if such a dhyan happens in me, how will I work? How will I talk? How will I do this activity? Well, that is the beauty of meditation. If you have been initiated correctly into meditation, meditation becomes you. It becomes a part and parcel of your persona. You cannot then differentiate dhyan from your own existence. Then all your five senses are transformed into dhyan. So your touch, your smell, your sight, your hearing, your talking, everything becomes dhyan oriented, gets coated with dhyan. So you cannot segregate the timing of meditation as 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It's a non-stop process. In fact, dhyan can even happen between the time interval between two breaths. I have explained to you it's a very fragile activity. It is so fragile that even if you look at those energies with little kind of keenness, it will wither away. But look at the power. One ray of dhyan energy can cure somebody of cancer. Doctors might have struggled with that person for years and done nothing. But one ray of dhyan energy can cure him completely in one zip of a second. And yet, I call it a very fragile energy. It is fragile because it is totally creative. The entire universe, all these beautiful trees and herbs and shrubs that we see, are all acts of such delicate architecture. So, my friend, the answer to your query is that there is no fixed time and place for meditation once you have been correctly initiated into dhyan. Dhyan is such a powerful ingress that it knows exactly when to come to you and when to go away from you. It is summum bonum of all cosmic intelligence. So you do not worry. If dhyan has to happen to you when you are driving, it knows that it should happen to you when you see the red signal, and before the signal becomes green, your dhyan is over. Such is the power of meditation, into which I have been initiated.